Hey there, and welcome back to Talking with Clyde. Well, as always, I want to begin by thanking everyone so much for following me, for giving me your feedback. Thank you for giving me so many ideas how I can improve. You motivate me to keep on going. So once again, thank you all so much. So last time I was talking about my very first experiences in the first week I was in China. Now I'm going to talk about my 3 big main lessons I learned when I was teaching my very first classes and also being observed by the management. And the very first big lesson I learned while teaching classes in China was being more adaptable. So before I knew it, my very first week of trainings and observations came to an end, and then it was time that I was going to have my very first warm-up class, and then after that my actual class. And I was very nervous because I never taught kids before. I knew nothing about teaching, or so I thought. And also, to make matters even more interesting, someone was going to observe me in my very first class, to tell me about the feedback and then let the management and everyone know how I was doing. Even though she was doing her job, I could not help how very nervous I was because I did not know how well I was performed. I didn't know how the kids performed. And I remember while preparing and making a lesson plan for my very first class, I spent hours and hours looking at my lesson plan, and the ironic part is that did not help me at all. So it was time for my very first class, and this was my very first class where there was no one helping me. It was my own lesson plan, everything. And the kids came in, and I was thinking to myself, I have no idea what I was doing. I did not know what to expect. I wanted to just kind of run away from the room, but I didn't. And thinking about it now, I really underestimate those kids. And I say that because all the activities and all the plans I made, the kids sped through it. They went by it so quickly, and I did not expect that they would actually know as much as they did. And here I am not knowing what to do, so what I ended up doing was doing the same activities over and over again until class was over. But what happened was the class became very boring, very slow. The kids were bored, I was bored, and it was something that helped me realize that I need to really become more adaptable. If I'm being absolutely honest with myself, my very first class I did by myself with no prior experience to ever teaching. I did okay, I guess. But the main issue that I see now is because I was so focused on the plan, because I didn't want to move away from the plan, I was not adaptable in any way, shape, or form. I could not think of any ways around the issue. Like, the kids were very strong. They knew the material that they were being tested, or I was trying to teach them. Why couldn't I make the content harder? Why couldn't I make it more difficult? Why couldn't I somehow build upon it so they can use so many layers of what they already knew? But I did not think about that. And I find that for a teacher, and as well as in life, it's a very crucial thing to be more adaptable. In the classroom and transferring classroom skills to life, so many things can not happen that are not expected. I mean, life throws you curveballs. The classroom with kids who really do not want to be there throw you many curveballs. And being adaptable is so important. So the main lesson I learned was that being adaptable can really help you manage life's very difficult situations. Thank you all so much for joining me at Talking with Clyde. This has been when I learned how I needed to be more adaptable because I was still so focused on trying to stick with the plan even when that did not work out. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for all the support you give me. If you have not already, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, everyone, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.